night, just a day. Their cauldrons brew with the earth's own might, crafting potions of love in the pale moonlight. Pagans step to the rhythm of the earth's deep drum, the hearts in tune with the beat that hums. The sacred crows, they find their kin in the dance of life they're woven in. Dance with the witches under the moon's soft glow, sing with the pagans, let your spirit show. In the circle of magic, where trust is found, let the elements guide you in the dance ground. With hands raised high to the sky so vast, the witches call the air with a powerful blast. The fire responds with a warm embrace, while water swirls in its flowing place. In this realm of wonder where the elements meet, witches and pagans, let your spirit show. And magic weaves through the tapestry of life, a world of riches where love is rife. In this realm of wonder where the elements meet, witches and pagans in harmony complete. The magic weaves through the tapestry of life, a world of riches where love. On the road to destiny, find the path that's meant to be. Leave the past behind, it's time to set your spirit free. Step forth with courage, ready for the battle now. From the easy way to the hard way, to the unseen road somehow. To unfold a wandering, find the path that leads you home. Take a leap of faith, don't be afraid to roam. Through the 5 paths you'll discover what's true. Keep pushing forward, 'cause destiny's waiting for you. Walk with determination, feel the fire deep within. On this journey of a lifetime, let your journey begin. Leave behind the doubts, the fears, and the strife. Embrace the unknown, ignite the passion in your life. Walk with determination, feel the fire. I'm committed to the truth, that's my solemn vow. No less than honesty, I'll show you how. When life gets tough and the path seems rough, I'll shake things up, I'm not afraid to be tough. Brace yourself, it's not for the faint of heart. I promise to guide you, to play my part, to lead you to to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain. Unseen whispers in the night, revealing secrets hidden from sight. With ancient wisdom I'll ignite the flames of truth, burning so bright. Ethereal cards, they hold the key, unlocking mysteries, setting us free through swirling mist, the future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain.
Good morning, my beautiful stars. Hello, everybody. Hi, AP Boy, first in chat. Hi, everybody. My name is Joshua Bleasy. I am the Unknown Prophet. I am here between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Central Standard Time every day except the weekends. Welcome on in, my beautiful stars. I am the Unknown Prophet. Welcome into the Ethereal Fire readings. We are all ready to rock and roll. If you are ready to have readings today, the queue is open and ready to be entered in. So welcome on in, all of my beautiful stars. Happy Monday. I hope you've had a beautiful weekend. This weekend I tried to really, I tried to get to the store. I got to the store. We got food. You know, your tips helped immensely. Thank you for the tips, guys. Especially big shout out to Valerie. You helped me get a lot of the things that I needed around the house right now. And that is a beautiful thing, guys. I was in a lot of pain this last weekend, so I didn't really do much other than just kind of lay around and try to recoup. I'm even still feeling it today a little bit. Like I was thinking maybe I wasn't able to come on today, but then I said, nah, I got it. I've got to get going. So I'm here to say I'm ready to rock and roll. What else can I say than that, you know? So, I don't know what that is. So anyway, damn fucking thing. Where is it? Not that. Not that. Not that. Here it is. Nope. Not that. It's got to be the partner. Or partner. There we go. Actually, I'm going to put this up over here. So, or maybe I should put it here. Yeah, let's put it there. No. Here. There you go. So I am trying to reach Affiliate Plus right now, but I need your guys' help. I need your views. I need your follows. I need your subscribes. These are completely free readings. I don't ever expect anything in return for any of this. But if you would like to help keep this channel going, you can always give into the other things that we needed to do here. Was that We are all on a path to try to find our best destinies, our best fates, our best choices in life. I've got dirty fucking hands because I forgot to wash them before I came on. Ugh. I think I got some water here. And now I can just do this. See? Clean hands. Or cleaner. They're cleaner. I think. Anyway. So. You know, guys, and I did take a Friday. I think I took Friday off, but I came on. So. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting older, and sitting up in this chair for 3 hours a day sometimes is a lot of taxing on me. Good morning, Blazing God. And that sometimes my body does not cooperate with me. I've kind of been feeling dizzy lately, and I've been kind of feeling things that I haven't been feeling for a while. A lot of the aches and pains I'm feeling now, it's like, I know it's not I know what's wrong with my back. It's not all a back issue, but it's just like it's getting harder to walk. I mean, I really need this cane that I have right now. And whenever I don't bring it, I regret it. You know, so even going up and down the hallways here, trying to hold a cane while holding food is not always the easiest thing to do. So, you know, sometimes I've got to go, bite the bullet, and that's what I can do right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's important that we take time, guys, to take these deep breaths in when things are getting chaotic and things aren't seeming to work out. Hey, people, I'm good, you know, but it's important for us to take moments to really take that deep breath in and take this world in and open your eyes and see it as if you were seeing it for the very first time. And as you do that, like through the eyes of a child with wonder and hope and all of the good things that you could need in your life. The universe wants to give you those things, but they give you free will. Free will gives you the opportunity to not choose to listen to the gods or listen to yourself or listen to anybody. Saying no is a right, not a promise. Hey, Light Seeker! And, you know, when we are taking this time to make these choices in our lives, right? I'm finishing up something real quick, Light Seeker, and then we'll get into your reading, okay? But as we are starting to choose these paths and decisions that we make the best possible choice that we can at the moment. Yeah, we're going to make mistakes. We're going to fail constantly, but we're going to learn how to overcome those obstacles. And sometimes we need to go through things just to go through things. The universe gives us that permission to say yes or no to whatever we want here on Earth. And as we are beginning these journeys going forward, and as we are entering the ethereal fire realm and getting ready for the readings for today, I just want you to take this time to appreciate what you have, because you don't know just how lucky you are to have what you have. If you're sitting here with me right now, you're more fortunate than half of the United States, okay? I don't know the rest of the world, but I know that at least half of the United States, you know, and we're doing the best we can over here too. And we don't make the best choices sometimes. Trump. But, you know, let's get into doing some readings. The ethereal light has been lit. Get my cards all ready. Doing my cleansing shuffle. Light Seeker, why don't you throw me your numbers and question? EP Boy, get ready to do the same. Anybody else out there want a reading? Get your butt in here and press exclamation point join. They are free readings. But hey guys, I could use tips too. So if you can afford to give me something for the reading that I've given you, I've got QR codes up on top. If you need to find out what the actual links are, you can press exclamation PayPal or exclamation Cash App, whichever one you want to use. And even $5 goes a long way sometimes, especially when a lot of people, or subscribe, or do something like that. Hey, you know what? If you want to buy me Turbo for a year, I wouldn't mind. Joking. Anyway, so Light Seeker, whenever you're ready, just a general reading for you from the universe, you got it. I always tap into it. I'm hearing the guys already. They're already talking to me, right? Right, guys, we're ready? They said they're ready. So whenever I say guys, sometimes I'm talking to the invisible people who put the movies in my head and tell me things. So, but I am ready to do a reading for Lightseeker today. He needs some universal guidance today, and we're going to give him that. So here are your 7 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got some God cards. Gotta count though. 5. Yep, definitely. Okay. 5. 6. And, oops, too many. I gotta reshuffle that last 6 one. 6, 7. Sorry. But whenever that happens, there's too many cards. I gotta put it back in and shuffle again. Alright, and the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the 11th card is now on top, and we've got 1, 2, 3 God cards for you today there, Lightseeker. We'll get to those after your reading. Let's see what they have to tell you. The universe is trying to reach out and give you some pretty good answers here. So, Lightseeker, what the universe has been trying to communicate with you recently is this, that the time of reflection is over. The time of reflection that we look deep inside ourselves and try to figure out the goods and bads of who we are is over. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. You know what the reflection that you're showing the world is showing back to you. And yes, you want to give more to this world. But what have you yet to do, Lightseeker? You need to do something very important. And that means you got to step up to the universe. The universe is basically saying, you want us to tell you? You want us to tell you what you should do? Fuck that. We want you to come to our temple. We want you to come to our space. And we want you to tell us what you want. What you want in a very definitive way. Stamping your foot to the ground and claiming that power you have, right, Lightseeker? Because you need to start to own that power. You need to start to walk the walk, talk the talk, and do the do. And it's time for you to step up to the plate. And if you don't do what you promised the universe you would do, give up the anxieties, give up the fears, give up the things that kept locking in your brain, even if it's all these wonderful other things that have happened in our lives, we give them as payment for the future we want. So we take that and we give that payment to them. We told them what we wanted. They're going to try to guide us to those things. But if we're not paying attention and we're not really paying attention to the road there, and we think we've got our shit all taken together and we take our path for granted, they're going to come over there with a big old baseball bat and go, hey, buddy, knock on the street back down to the ground, and they will make you go through shit you aren't ready to go through yet. But it will be transformative. I promise that much. So, with that said, Lightseeker, with all due respect, you've been holding back. You've been holding back far too long. Far too long. It's time to explode. It's time to push that light out into the universe and let people see them. Let them seek you. Because you are the light, Lightseeker. You're like a fucking volcano coming up and you're ready to fucking pop your top. I know the universe likes to give us things, but it's got to take things away as well. The lava that goes down from that volcano after you've blown your top off, now we put that lava down, destroying the old world, but recreating a new world. It's transformation in the highest form of transformation. But what is this? This is your will. This is your will. Your will to say, I am making this path. Get in my way, you will get destroyed. You will not get on there. Yeah, I've only got 2 people on the list. Get your butt in here. And the only thing blocking you from all of this stuff is those barriers you keep putting up. You know what you're protecting yourself from? The exact things you need to go through to elevate you to the next level. So, we've been protecting ourselves a little too much. We've got to let the universe kind of guide our hand a tiny bit here and start to trust in the universe. But you're putting barriers up in its way. Whatever barriers you think you're still working through, maybe you've knocked these barriers down. Maybe these barriers don't get in your way anymore. Right. And it just means that be careful. We're trying to get you on track here, but reminding yourself that the barriers you're putting up, because the ice card always means putting up a barrier. We're putting ourselves into an ice block. We're trying to live in that little space where we feel safe. And we've given ourselves holes to see the world, ways to get water and food, but that's about it. Now we have to move past the things that have been stopping us and getting in our way, dropping it down to a more, I can accept that there are changes I have to go through, and protecting myself so much, stopping me from going through those things. That's all I'm saying. It's just something for you to be aware. I think this is more of a confirmation more than anything that you're on the right path. They're just warning you, don't put those barriers up. Okay, that's just from the guides, okay? Here come the God cards. You got 3. One for physical, one for mental, one for spiritual today, Light Seeker. What do you need to do in a physical way? Today, begin to grow. Begin to grow yet again, that you know that you are in your safe spot, that you are growing into the thing that you need the most, that this physical thing that you need to have happen in your life right now is just to be okay where you are. Take in the elements as they come to you and soak it all in so you can grow. What do you need to do in a mental way? You need to release that emotional baggage you've been holding back on and really let the rain flood the world. Noah built an ark for a reason. You know what? All of those animals and things got on the stupid boat. We don't know. Maybe God cried a lot that day, okay? Whatever the reasonings in for the universe, but it is a physical crying thing we need to do. I need you to watch like a couple of sad movies, and I need you to get whatever the sadness out of your heart is and really have that deep, powerful cry today. That cleansing cry. Whether it's happy tears or sad tears, I don't care. And what do you need to do in a spiritual way? Fucking goddamn it. Can't believe it, but you got it. What do you need to do in a spiritual way? You are home. You are home. The universe has just told you you are exactly where you need to be. The home path is all about getting your shit together and having the house and the life and the brilliant, beautiful life you want to have. So, hell yes, Spirit Light Seeker. What do we need to do in a physical way? Grow. What do we need to do in a mental way? Let it go. What do we need to do in the spiritual way? No, I'm already there. I couldn't have said it better. Enough said. Butt kick officially done. And Light Seeker, they want you to know one other thing. Okay? They want you to know that they're very proud of the progress that you've made. They're just asking you if you're ready for more. And if you are, you got to finish up the paperwork and finish those last little things you have to let go of. And then you will get to that higher level you've been hoping to get to. You're already capable of this. You're unlocking the ability in your brain because the psychic connection and the mundane connection are coming together. So create that bridge. Imagine yourself on one side where the mundane life lives, and then imagine the purity of spirit on the other end. And you're just going to go onto the bridge so that you can feel the energy come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Getting used to the energy on the bridge. Knowing you can always go back if it feels unto, and you feel braver, you can get closer to it. Once you cross that threshold, though, once you cross the line onto that land, you're where I'm at right now, which is the ethereal realm, which is way more powerful than you're ready for right now. But maybe you're more ready than I think you are. That's just that they just wanted me to tell you. They're very proud of you. They think you're doing an awesome job. Keep going, and watch out. They're coming for a 2x4 because you're not walking, walk, talking, talk, and doing do. So you might want to learn to duck. I'd duck if I were you. I got soda today because it's too hot for coffee. I need to put this somewhere I can actually get it to it. I know. Hey, Miss Magician TC, welcome in, sweetie. There's my baby girl. How's my baby? I love my Twitch sister. Hi, Twitch sister. Okay, EP boy. Cleansing the cards off for you. Throw me your numbers and your question. Rosalind, you're next in line. So, EP boy, come on in. Well, get your butt in here then. You know how to do it. Exclamation point, join. She's a very talented streamer, guys, and she has a very unique way of doing. She's an astrology tarot reader, and I believe she has one of the most incredibly good gifts out there on Twitch. She has a way of doing her readings, and they're way more intense and sometimes detailed than even I can get into. So I definitely recommend Miss Magician TC as someone you need to go and find out if she can give you the kind of readings you need for you when she does them. She doesn't have a normal schedule. You got to catch her when you catch her. So look out for her being online, okay, guys? And give her that like and follow for me. I appreciate that. So throw me your numbers, EP boy, if you're out there. EP boy. Calling EP boy to the reading room. EP boy to the reading room. You now have 3 minutes to respond. Alexa, 3 minutes on a timer for... Never mind, cancel timer.
There are no timers set.
And do you want a general reading or do you want a question? I was looking for you online the other day, Kristen, and just because I wanted to catch up, but you weren't on, so I said, let her go live life. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot to mention the shamanic healing stuff. That's just brain fart shit. You're absolutely right. She's a shamanic healer as well. And she was helping me with something. And actually, what you did, helped me move past that. I'm doing a better job at not comparing myself to others now. And I'm trying to be present in that conversation I'm having with that person. Whether just to be there. I'm practicing it. Yes, it did. It did so much. So even though we didn't finish it, I believe we finished it in the spiritual realm more than in the life realm. So know that it did help and it moved me past what I needed to get past. And I'm feeling a lot lighter because of that. So you know what? There you go. So 4 and 9, we're just going to do a general reading for EP Boy then. All right. Unless give me a second. Working on a new style in life and all that. I was wondering if it will work out. Okay, let's find out for you, okay? And we've got 4 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you have 1 God card today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th card is. And you want to know if all this new change is going to work out, right? EP Boy. Yes, it's going to work out. Remind yourself that you're burning away still some of the old crap. It's okay. You're using it as fuel for the fire. That's what you have to remind yourself is all this stuff that you're working on right now is fuel for that fire. Whether you're getting rid of it, transforming it, or just plain leaving it behind, whichever way you're doing it, right? You know that you have to also add on those other logs that you have to take and personally say, I'm responsible for adding that positivity back on into my life. So, or whatever else I need to add into the fire to keep the fire going. You know, as we are, I used to be a fire tender at coven events when I was a part of the Standing Stones, okay? And it was my responsibility to light the fire, to bless the fire, and to make sure the fire kept fed all day long. Okay? So, when you're doing a major ritual that you're trying to raise power for, you burn wood and you burn power. You burn the earth in the fire, and then the rain, you drink around it. You also dance around it. You know, that's the earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So you're just adding in all the things you need to get the engine rolling so that you will get, and it will work out the way you want it to. The best thing I could have seen in your reading today, though, EP Boy, was this, that the flower card showed up. They're just asking you, are you a flower? Weren't you always born this way? This is who you really are. It's not a new style. It's who you really are. And it's time you showed that to the world. I have to know that I am already a beautiful flower to begin with. Whether people see me as the dandelion weed I have to pull up out of the ground and get out of my yard, well, then you go to a better place. Maybe it's a 5-year-old who wants to bring it to their mommy. Okay? You got to think of it like that. I am still a beautiful flower, even if it looks like a dandelion. To a 5-year-old, that's a flower. Okay? Now we have to remind ourselves we are that beautiful person that we want ourselves to be, this new lifestyle you want to live. It's important that, hey, I've got a style too, okay? I like to wear a lot of black. I like to wear a lot of things. I'm a very lazy man here. I don't dress. We don't have a washer and dryer that's working right now. But you know what I'm saying? So if you see a little bit of dirtiness on the shirts and stuff, I apologize, but that's the best I can do. I found the cleanest shirt I could today. Because I had an accident last night, and it was a bathroom emergency. So things got all over the place. Just leave it at that. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, Swifty. EP Boy, the thing you are getting for you in the future is you're getting ready to receive the things you want in your life. So you're wondering if it will work out. Open the right gifts in the right order you're ready to open them. The universe is going to give you some challenges maybe, and you might be ready for that challenge. You open that gift, you learn how to grow from that gift, or maybe they give you a nice little big ass Christmas gift that's something you've always wanted in your life, but you got to be ready for it too. Because even if they give you a bad gift, as we like to say, the free will to choose to say no comes into effect. You know, I gave you this gift of transformation, but you still said, no, I'm not ready for it yet. Okay, that one goes into the return pile. Now, here's the thing that I was hoping to get, but guess what? It's not the exact model. It's close, but not the exact thing you want, right? You're still going to open it up and go, oh, wow, Mom, that's the thing I've always wanted, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for the gift, blah, 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 blah. Well, but you weren't ready for the fact it was the wrong model, right? Well, I'm using an analogy here, okay? So I'm using it as a Christmas morning. You're in the Christmas morning, and you're opening the right gifts from the universe, okay? And the universe might give you something called change or growth or make you move through some of your issues and problems. You might not think they're gifts at the time, but they were honestly the best things you could have ever received. You know what I'm saying? So you may go through a little bit of labor, as I like to say, because right now you're kind of in that labor process. You're working your way out to be born. And once you get through that, a child needs to work through the canal with the mom in order to be born. It has to have that will to live as much as that. And they just want you to get back to tending to yourself. And like you said, this new life and style, you're wondering if it will work out. As long as you remind yourself that this is for you and only you. You tend to yourself. You make you the priority for now until you get to a place where you're ready to share your journey with other people. But right now, tend to the self that you want to grow. Stoke those fires that mean something very powerful to you. Take away the good, take away the bad. It all fuels the fire. We already were born this person. You are this person. This isn't a new style. This is who you are. Receive the gifts that are being given to you from the universe. They're going to be giving you good and bad gifts. Open them whenever you feel you're ready for those gifts. Even a good, great gift can be something so powerful you might not be ready for it yet. So be careful. Even the best thing that could ever happen to you doesn't always necessarily work out that way. But more than anything, remind yourself you need to tend to that self you want to grow. If you do that, then everything will work out exactly the way you want it to. I got a God card for you. I couldn't have said it better. You know what your God said to you today, EP boy? You have fresh new ground that you have just tilled, and it's ready for planting season here. It's time to put those physical seeds down, your style, the way you look, the way you walk, how clean, what you smell like, everything, your whole physical down, put that into the ground. Then that mental seed, I am this person, I walk the walk, I talk the talk, and I do the do. I stay confident in my choices, and I know that I will make mistakes, but I will learn from those mistakes. That seed's got to go into the ground. And then last but not least, that spiritual seed. And that's the most important one, EP boy, for you at least, because there's this connection between you and spirit that wants to happen. But they're waiting for you to be ready for it. They want you to put down a seed that you feel like you're ready to grow in that aspect. And I'm not necessarily being told what to tell you here. So remind yourself that the physical seed you need to be put down, the mental seeds you need to put down, and the spiritual seeds you need to be put down. Then you got to take care of that garden and watch it grow. When it's ready to harvest or come to harvest, guess what? Harvest means bounty. Bounty means greatness. And everything will start to happen the way you need it to. So you're starting the ball rolling, and you plant the seeds you want to grow in your life. They're asking you to start that now. Rosalind, how's my Rosalind doing today? And that's all I got for you, my friend EP boy. More than anything, it's about accepting yourself as this person you are. And more than anything, they just want to see you own it. They want to see you own it. Own this new person you say you want yourself to be. Or own the person you already were. You're just showing it for the first time. I wish you the best. You need any more advice, you know where to find me, and I will help you in your transformation any way I can. But I think you got it, okay? Stay confident, my friend. Believe in that power you gave yourself, because that will guide you more than anything, more than any of my words. Rosalind, to the reading room. Rosalind, to the reading room. Rosalind, it is now your time. You now have 3 minutes to respond. Alexa, please put a 3-minute timer on for Rose.
Rose timer, 3 minutes, starting now.
So anyway, while we wait for Rose to peek up and say maybe she's typing and stuff, please write me your question and or numbers for today, Rosalind, if you hear me out there. Maybe you went to the bathroom. Hey, Rosalind, okay, I can't even do it loud. It's just too loud for you all. So, I've had this last month has been very transformative for me. I've been working on letting go of some of the past memories that really have haunted me in my life. The girl who I fell in love with, I'm trying to let go of it, even though she does own a very special piece of jewelry that means a lot to me. So I'm learning to let that go. But I've also had no more opportunity to contact said person. So, that's all I can do is just hope that the heart that I made will be received well in this world. And then when it is given to somebody else, that I put a spell on it for a reason. So it will either return to me somehow or it will go to someone else who really needs it. Either way, I've got to be okay with it. But getting to be okay with that is kind of, that's the last thing I need to let go of before I can let go of all of that baggage with her. And it's hard sometimes to work through the baggage of it all, guys. But the gifts that I'm getting right now from it are reminding myself what I've gained since then, looking back at what I was living in before and what I'm living in now, and doing that small comparison with myself only to show myself that I have grown, to grow beyond the things that were keeping me stuck in this world. So I decided, because of a good friend, Miss TC, and she told me something that no one's ever really told me before, that I compare a lot to other people's. Now, I don't mean to do it, but I do it in a very natural way, and it comes off as gaudy and self-important, and I know all the shit, and I'm better than you are, blah, 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 when that's probably the least furthest thing in my head at that moment, right? So, and then I'm working through and learning how to not compare my life to others and just be present. And that I have a lot more gifts that I am capable of, but I've got to clear out the mundane so that I can make room for the place that my gift's in. And I don't overthink it all that I have. I just take it and I move it forward, and I try to keep doing that now. I used to, spend weeks on obsessing about certain things, but now, I don't do that so much. I don't do that as much anymore. Very, very rarely do I obsess about something, but it's got to be something. Alexa, cancel timer. Sorry, Rose. Rose, this is your last chance. Rosalind Quinn, it is the last chance you have to respond. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess whose turn it is? Miss TC. Oh, I'm going to kick your spiritual ass in so many ways, it's not funny today. It just said, yeah. They told me that. This one's going to be a spanking. I'm clearing these cards off really good for you, Miss TC. I put the ethereal fire in these cards, as I always do. I know your numbers are 3 and 11. I don't even have to look at the damn screen. And we know we're giving you a general from the universe. So. And I had my eyes closed and I knew it was 3 and 11. Ha! Okay, tell me I'm not psychic. Okay, gotta fix this now. I feel like doing a certain kind of shuffle here. I know I don't normally do it this way, but this is what I'm being told to do for this one. The cycle is coming for you, Kristen. Sorry. Freudian slip. Didn't mean to compare you to her. Ooh, look at all these beautiful cards going everywhere. A circle. Oh, the Pastaducci on the left-hand side. Oh. All right, here are your 3 official shuffles. 1, 2, any more? Nope. 3. 1 God card for you there, Kristen. Yeah, they're holding back on this one. And the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm laughing already. It's not always bad news, spiritual butt kickings. They're not so bad sometimes. Really not so bad. Sometimes. I need to smoke for this shit. My beautiful magician. You know more than anyone that the catalyst of life has been thrown your way so many times, right? We know the catalyst is. We know how we've ignited our future. From our past, we have ignited that future we wanted. But the fuse is lit, and we're still waiting for the exploding part, right? Because, yeah, you've got a lot of gifts in you. Yeah, you're very powerful. Yeah, you know a lot. Yeah, you're extremely, 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 extremely good at this shit. But the thing you haven't done quite yet is make that jump, that spark, and that igniting force of knowing your real, true will. I know you've been practicing it more recently, and that's what I want to say is that's the ignite there. And owning your gifts and your power is what's helping you. They're saying maybe you need to show more of the whole picture, though, because they are saying there's some. I'm only showing a little bit of my, self there. I know I've got dirt. I cleaned my hands and everything, and it fucking didn't work. Is this still wet? Nope, it's not wet anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the image that they're trying to convey to you, I believe, is that you know that the Miss Magician TC right now is the image that you are portraying. But more than that, more than what we're showing the world and who I am, though. No, I don't think it's about that. I think it's more about it's more of the, that outward appearance. It's more of the image. What I'm getting in my head more than anything, TC, is that it's more of you're putting yourself in a box, and as much as you don't think you're putting yourself in a box, you are, and you're kind of only showing a small bit of who you are. That's why the image card always comes out, because it's trying to show us more, give us more, show us the real TC, the full, unbridled, unfiltered person that you are, basically. They just want you to know that the potential that you have inside of yourself is way more than you can even think you're capable of. You're capable of way more than you think you are. And the buds are coming out because you got to feed that tree, and you got to take that source of power in, that sunlight from the element of fire, that water from the element of water, of course, that breath of oxygen and carbon dioxide in and out of you, that solid root that keeps you grounded. And then you got to let the spirit kind of go blah, 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 open you up. And that's what we're doing now. We're realizing what our potential is. Once we let this out and show the world the whole beautiful, wonderful leaf you are, you need to enjoy what you have. Find the happy in everything that is coming for you. Happiness that you have the opportunity to ignite my life to what I want it to be. Happy and enjoy that I am the person I want myself to be. I'm just saying, show more of who you are as maybe a reader or something imagery. What they're not giving me here is a definitive what you need to work on there. They just said, just remind yourself that you're capable of way more and that you have more within you. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, kind of a synchronicity, 333, And they are all physical, spiritual, physical cards. And then you got the enjoy card, which is a mental enjoy. So enjoy, if you are showing what you're showing, make sure you're finding the happiness in that. Enjoy the fact you have the ability to burst out of that bud. I think that's kind of what they were trying to say. I think that was kind of confirmation-ish. But, the God card always comes to hit home, right? acceptance. I know you didn't think you would see this card. But why? I've already accepted myself. I accept myself. I really, really, really accept myself. I don't have words. I really don't have words, TC. Come on in, wifey. I got a smoke for you. But you know what? That acceptance card is all about, well, it's Pride Month, so I'm going to use pride as be showing yourself as a person who is proud to be bi, gay, straight, whatever the case may be. It's when you come out of that closet within your own self, you realize yourself that you have come out to yourself, because you don't realize it at first that that's what you think you want. And then you try something that makes you go, oh, wait, yes, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Right? And that acceptance that we find within is that mental acceptance. It's knowing you are Miss TC, Magician TC, unbridled 333, synchronization, threefold, everything laws. We're getting into the thick of it now. We came out of the dark night. Now here we are doing the work. And now we finally move forward and accepting our path that, hey, you know what? I just got to accept that everything is going on for a reason. And what I need to accept in my life is that coming out of the closet feeling of knowing that you are. I know, but. And it might be acceptance of other things too. You know, there might be certain things you have to accept in your life that aren't going to change for right now. And we want them to change, and we want them to we want the new, you know, the Scotty thing. I know you've got that covered. Raven's good. Kristen's okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But there's a certain amount of freedom in that. You know what I'm saying? My beautiful friend, there's a certain freedom in standing up to the person who has vilified you all of your life. Okay? My mom didn't do that, but my dad wasn't exactly there either. Of course she is, because now she thinks there's something wrong with her baby. And she thinks, oh, I did something wrong. I have to fix it because I'm in mom mode. Just like you would want to try to fix it for Raven, but you get really close hoping you will talk and open up more, just like that. More than anything, you know, what I'm seeing from Mama is she's going to be going through a little bit of a dark night of a soul herself. She's going to have to own up to her shit. And you're going to sit back and you're going to go, let me watch the fireworks come off. Okay, I'm waiting here in my chair, waiting for the fireworks to explode right in front of me. Every year, we don't have to go anywhere to see fireworks. They get shot off right in the park that's behind us in our trailer park. So we get to see up close, personal, front row seat kind of fireworks every year on the 4th of July. And it's amazing, but it's hella loud. You know? I got to warn Olivia and them about that too. That watch out, the 4th of July, gonna be loud around here. You know? Definitely. And the reason she's trying to get close is she's trying to fix that need to that acceptance within herself. You know, she wants to be accepted by her daughter just as much as you want her to accept you as who you are. And if she can't do that bullshit, you don't need that crap in your life. You know, you've got mothers and fathers in this world who will take care of you the way they're supposed to take care of you. If your birth parents aren't doing it, thank you. I appreciate the goat emote. Thank you, Demi. And I appreciate that. Now that I know what goat means. I didn't know what goat meant for a while. It was like greatest of all time. Oh, duh. Really? I know it's sad, but I didn't know. For a while, I didn't know, but my son Demi helped school me on that. So I'm not. I try to be up to date and hip. I try to be, I try to be currently, and I know you got this, Kristen, in all the right ways. So what? Please tell me, Demi, what should I do? How about some music? Just gotta turn down the audio here. Give me a second here. I'm having issues. Yes, I know. I'm working on it, Beth.
I'm here for you right from the start. For your best day.
This thing does not always cooperate with me. There we go. That's a more reasonable volume.
In the land where shadows dwell, truth is my solemn creed. Through the fog and dark abyss, I'll show the path you need. When the night is cold and long.
So what should I do? You should make a... Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? I'll try. I'll try to see if I can make a goat emote for you. I'll do my best on that. I'll go into my editing software and see what I can do there. Maybe I'll make a profit with goat head horns or something like that. Or something like that, and put a little goat coming out of the mask, and then that can be my goat emote. Give me ideas, okay, guys? In the Discord, you want to share your ideas for my stream? I have a section for that, guys. And if you add and tell me what you guys want to see here, maybe I will do that. Yeah, go to emote, Yeah, see? Scaredy kitty, scaredy kitty, scaredy kitty. And then we got, see, I don't have one of those, but there's a couple I could probably get rid of, honestly. I mean, I don't really need all of these cat ones. They were just fillers for something to do. But, I can try. I don't know if it'll be a GIF, but it will be like an emote. So I'll see what I can do there, buddy. Maybe I can find a goat in there somewhere. There's always this guy here. I can always do this guy with some horns and stuff like that. You can't see him, but he's there. You gotta kind of unknown avatar. I could give him goat head and a goat face or something. We'll see what I can do. Oh, well, no. I need water for coffee. You want to fill me up? I'll make coffee. You know what, guys? I'll be right back. I'm just going to go fill some water so we can make some coffee this morning. Alright guys, I'm back.
The fire responds with a warm embrace, while water scrubs in its glowing grace.
Oh, I forgot to pick up filters too.
In this realm of wonder where the elements meet, witches and pagans let your spirit show, and magic weaves through the tapestry of life, a world of riches where love is rife. In this realm of wonder where the elements meet, witches and pagans in harmony complete, the magic weaves through the tapestry of life, a world of riches where love.
Okay, gotta go back to the beginning.
In a small town down in the valley where the shadows used to
back.
dance,
Back.
with the power and
There we go. That'll. Alright. Okay, guys, so I was kind of warned it would be a slow day today. So how are my beautiful stars doing today? How is everyone out there in Twitch land? Hi Twitch! Hi, my name is the Unknown Prophet. I do ethereal fire readings using my custom-made, homemade deck, the 5 Paths Tarot, to divine the best possible, most positive path forward for you. I will let your world on fire and I will set your world ablaze. I will put you on a path that's right for you. Rewrite destiny, change fate, and allow us to accept the person that we are. And know that we are the person we were always meant to be. Because that's all we are ever capable of here in this world. To be proud of the people we are and know that the higher ups got our back. I will kick your spiritual ass and I will change your life for the better. Come get your reading today here at twitch.tv, The Unknown Prophet 1. That's right, The Unknown Prophet with a 1 at the end. And give me a chance, guys. I will blow your mind. I will change your life. I will set your world ablaze and I will relight those fires within. It's a big responsibility when you come out here and you... Okay, we're turning the music off for a while. Off music. Off! Because I want to talk. You know? And it's a beautiful thing we have. And it took me a long time to realize that the choices I had in front of me were just that. They were a choice. They were just a decision that I didn't know I had within me. And now it's just one of those things, right? That the choices that I have lived through, even the hardest moments of my life, I am now grateful for those things. Now I am. I wasn't at the time. Oh, I forgot about that, didn't I? There, we'll just do it. We'll do it right above here. I haven't even gotten enough people here to subscribe. I'm trying to find a way to get people to subscribe, tip a little bit more. You guys have suggestions or things that I could do better with that, because sometimes I feel like I don't want to ask for money, but at the same time, sometimes I need it, especially if I'm ever going to publish this deck someday. And like I said, that's kind of stalled because I lost motivation in doing it, for all of you guys, because the motivation behind it never really got started with everybody who said they were going to support me along the way. And they suddenly disappear. That's okay. Like I said, I don't expect anything from them. They came, they tried to support. Now it's time to move on. And sometimes I wonder, if I made the right choices or decisions, just like everybody else. But I know I did. I know I did in my own way. Whether it was just, happenstance, or if it was, the way it was supposed to be, I trusted in my destiny. I trusted in a dream. An 8-year-old boy believed in a dream and made it come true. I believe I had the power to time travel. I have the power to time travel. I have the power to skip into another reality if I want to. That's how connected I am to the multiverse and the ethereal realm. Right now, I'm walking in that realm, and I'm living and breathing in it. I crossed the threshold, and I said, I'm not going back now. I'm staying in it now. So I've been living in this energy now for about a week now. About a week that I've really just accepted it's time to walk the walk and talk the talk and do the do, like I tell all of you. I'm stepping up to the plate and trying to walk the walk, talk the talk, and do the do. And work on myself and try to manifest change the way I want it to. But I trust in my destiny. The last 15 years of my life that I know for sure I have left in me. Because once I got to a certain point in my life, I was told that everything after I reached my last goal, which was getting my Social Security disability benefits, and once I got that, that was the boost we needed to get the repairs done we needed to get done, to get the things that we needed to get. And then all the money went away, and now we need a washer and dryer. But, hey, it's the way it works. We're trying to get some help in that respect, but we're waiting for answers on whether or not how much they'll be able to help us. And I'm going to say to them, forget the couches. Can you replace the washer and dryer? If they can help us with that. I mean, it's not like I can't afford to buy a washer or a dryer. I could do that with one of my checks, honestly. So, and I could buy a combo one. I could buy two of them, one for each month. But I said I wanted to start writing my deck start writing more things in my deck again starting July, because I wanted to be finished by September. And I'm just, the motivation has been gone for a while, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's been hard to keep motivated on that because I've done so much already. Do I really need to do another thing to put myself out there in the world? Do I really need to put one more thing out into the universe that has my name on it? And finally, understanding what I really want. I don't necessarily want to be a leader anymore. I want to be a leader of sorts, but not like a leader of a group or of people. More about a group of people, more on a personal basis of leadership kind of a deal, mentoring in a lot of ways, teaching when I can teach people, when people want to be my student. I am a 15-year veteran of teaching classes in we did the way we did things was a very intuitive, green earth kind of a way. So that basically means we live, try to take everything that came from the earth and study, the herbs and hollows. We were stones. So we loved rocks. We loved going collecting them. We each got a special stone that meant something to us. I have mine hanging right over here. And, and it was about, and I can talk about this stuff, it was about teaching through intuitiveness. One person was the voice of reason, one was the mental connection, and one was the very spiritual connection. I had three different teachers: Griffin, Jewel, and Morgan. And they were very different people. We had three teachers up there teaching a class at the same time with differing opinions, but they represented the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects that I talk about constantly here. Those physical, mental, and spiritual attributes we all have within us. It's those three balls we are juggling on a daily basis. We try to add in an extra ball every once in a while, and we can't juggle that extra ball. Not yet, at least. We're working on it as people and as individuals, right? So, I can offer classes to people if people want classes. I do offer private readings that are free if you want a private reading. If you need more extra help offline, if you need to talk about something, if you need to just vent, if you need to just, get the unbridled, complete, total journey layout in order to find out where you need to be, then I'll do that. If you guys need the journey layout, you guys know how to ask for a journey layout. And if you guys don't know what that means yet, just ask. I have a couple of commands that are working. Some of my alerts aren't working. Some of my alerts were working. I thought the alert thing got fixed, but oh my God, it's just like one of those things. Every time I fix it, it decides to not work again. Oh. Not like I get a whole lot of alerts here, so.
Thank you.
And I gotta say one other thing, guys. I am not an expert on everything. I do not have a psychology degree. I do not have a relationship degree. All I have as a degree is I am a minister, a pagan minister by the Universal Life Church Ministries, and I'm a Wiccan minister in that church. So I can do marriages. I can make marry people. I can help people have counseling with. I've done a lot of studies in the Abrahamic religions, and I've done a lot of things outside of what I normally would know. So I make sure I'm prepared. I've read the Quran, and I've read the Torah. So I mean, in English, I couldn't read it in the Hebrew, but I wrote the closest English version translation I could find at the time. So. But I read through them to kind of get an understanding because I was searching for faith at about, 30 years ago almost now. I was like 20, 25 when I decided. It's like 20, almost 25, yeah, almost 30 years ago, A lot of people in my life thought that I wasn't going to be capable of a lot of the things I've already done. So I proved a lot of people wrong. I didn't do the one thing I wanted to do, but I just wasn't I accepted that I wasn't smart enough to make it happen. I tried to reach out to people who were smarter than me. They never responded back to me, so I figure it must not have meant anything. They must have thought I was crazy. So, and I sent them the documents that I thought would make them understand. Now she's going to make me want coffee too. Fuck Christ. I'm sticking a soda for now. My soda spilled on the ground this morning, so my floor is all sticky. My wife was so nice; she gave me the rest of her soda so I could have it because I didn't want hot coffee this morning, and I was so thankful to her for doing that for me. And it was like, oh, she does love me, even though I know very well she loves me. But wasn't that a sweet wife move, in my opinion? She shared her cheese balls with me yesterday, even though I gobbled all of mine up. I overate a lot yesterday, but I haven't eaten like that in like a couple of weeks. So, when you get a chance to fill the Buddha, you fill the Buddha. Unfortunately, my Buddha is already pretty big, so I'm thinking maybe I need surgery or something. I don't know. I need something to help me lose this weight. I need a more powerful weight loss thingy that I can do that's more naturally based than chemically based if I can. I exercise as much as I can physically exercise. I try to walk up and down these hallways at least 15 minutes to 20 minutes a day. So that's just normal travel to get the shit I need to get. Nothing more, nothing less. You might like this. Baby.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Had to give my wife a cigarette. Back to the music. Next song. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. I know what I'll do.
How dare you?
I'm hoping to see my friend today, so we'll see. This song is called Crescendo. You can find all of these songs on Suno. I'm going to share the link for you guys if you guys want to see my playlist. Here's my playlist, okay? If you guys ever want to see that, the songs, I got to add oh, you know what? I should do that now. I should do that right now. Okay. There it is. Okay, I already did that. So I don't need to do that. If you enjoy the music, you can get my playlist here.
So dance with the wind and let raindrops play. Be perfect and trust, live every day.
Makes it go off every 30. Alright, that one goes out. Zephram still has all the points.
Those of joy they cast, pledging harmony as long as stars. You'll always be my one true love in a world that's sometimes gray. Every day I find my way back to you, my dawn, my day. You'll always be my light in dark, guiding me through roughest seas. With your heart I find my peace. You're the spark that sets me free. In dreams embrace we found our fate, a whispered future now so clear. The melody of your soul, my dear, it's our love that orchestrates. Through every challenge, every test, I'll bond a beacon ever bright. In your eyes I see the light. With you my heart finds its rest. You'll always be my one true love. Our hearts in harmony, they soar above. In your eyes I see the light. With you my heart finds its rest. You'll always be my one true love. Our hearts in harmony, they soar above. In this journey,
I'm doing good, Burrito. You? I'm just kind of fixing some timers and crap in my OBS and stuff like that. So I'm just paying attention to that real quick, you know? Counters. I need a counter. What is a counter?
a symphony of hope and dreams. In your embrace my soul redeems. Through the seasons, through the years, your love's the compass that I steer.
We got some new stuff in here.
With you, my love, I never without. You'll always be my one true love. A bond that fits just like a glove. In every trial we find our strength. In your love I found my length. From the dream that told of you.
No, I already have an account.
Brought me through. Every note that your heart sings is a promise of eternal springs. You'll always be my one true love. A destiny written in stars above. For every moment, for every breath.
Okay, I'll get to it in just a second, Burrito. Let me try to see if I can fix this last thing here. Why is it doing that? Am I not logged into YouTube or something?
led me to a destiny, thought life path to a dream. It was all up to me. And then I heard the willow tree's voice, and it told me it would be okay. With little bunny rabbits laying by my side, I woke up from the dream with a fate and a destiny sealed inside. So the blue sphere was in my hand, and I found my life within dreams. All I needed to do now was find out who I was and what was my
Okay, I'm going to do your reading here, and then I'll go back to... Yep, I'm going to get it right now. I'll figure it out later. Alright, let's do it. What are your numbers today, Burrito? Throw me your numbers and your question. I'll start shuffling for you. Get that cleansing shuffle going. Let me know whenever you're ready. Give me your numbers and or question. So, Burrito, to the reading room. Burrito, to the reading room. Here are your 4 shuffles. And just a general today there, Burrito? Let me stop the music for a second. Okay. That's just a cleansing shuffle again. Yep, okay. Here are your 4 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. No God cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th card is love. Oh, wow. Wow, Burrito. I haven't seen something like this for a while. Let me pull the cards up so you can see them. You got 3 major arcana cards here when it comes to what's coming up for you in love. I'm going to give my wife a chance to get up here. I'm just waiting for you, honey. I thought you were going to say something. Okay, never mind. So, back to your reading, okay? So what we have here, there, Burrito, is what's coming up for you in regardings of love. First, are you going to take the rest of that then?
Not exactly.
Okay. And you got the Witch's Tower card. And it's time to claim that power that you say you want. So you have to say that you're ready for real, true love. You have to really, really be ready for it. That means you've accepted yourself for who you are. You don't have to worry about the anxieties and fears we have on a daily basis. But those major worries and problems, try to let them kind of fade away a little bit. But they're asking you to step up to the plate and tell us what you want. The universe is saying, what do you want? What do you really want? Be descriptive to us. Tell us exactly how you want us to give you the signs. All we're asking you to do is give up all of those things and problems and worries and anxieties that keep you from those things. That's what you have to trade. And if you don't trade that very well, and if you don't pay attention to that very well, the gods will come up with a big old 2x4 or baseball bat, whichever analogy you work with there, and they will knock you on your head and put you back down to a place where you will learn self-love and you will learn how to do it the right way this time. I think you're on the right path there, Burrito, because I feel that you have kind of claimed your power and told the universe what you want. You gave me more. You beautiful creature.
That's the last of it.
My wife just filled my soda. And finding a partner. Finding someone like I found my wife. You know, my real one true twin flame. My one true love. Everything I ever wanted in a woman, everything I ever needed in a woman, she is. But she has her set of issues and problems. She does not come with a guaranteed, you cannot return to sender kind of a thingy here. What has being asked to you right now, Burrito, though, is now that we understand the claiming of the power, now here we go with what we need to do in the everyday life. The blue wolf card is my father's card. And my father was a lone wolf for a long time. He traveled from family to family to family to try to find a way to fix himself. He was trying to have other people do it for him. That's not what, ultimately, he learned his lesson. He went through a marriage number one, which was with my mom and my dad, and they divorced when I was 4 years old. And I don't remember anything about that other than when I was about 9 or 10, I remember visiting my dad every weekend or something like that, at least every other weekend. And the lone wolf card comes up when you have to ask that father figure for advice today. So if I am your father figure for today and I am giving you this advice, you don't necessarily have to do anything here. You have to be like the wolf who sits on the mountaintop howling at the sky with your heart song, singing out to that one true love that will hear that call and go, oh wait, I hear you. I can come towards you now. What is happening is you are standing in place, calling out to the universe, wanting that response back. The response is coming. You have to allow yourself to be ready for it. You don't have to be the one in charge. You don't have to be the one who follows around. Just be present and be there. If you do find someone that is your ideal mate, be present and be there. My father went through 4 different relationships, marriages in fact, before he realized, 3 marriages before he realized what he needed all along was already waiting for him. And he fixed himself enough to fall back in love with my birth mother after a long-ass time apart. They were both completely different people. They had both become good with age and stuff like that. My mom and my dad lived a happy, wonderful life for about 13 years, and then my mom passed away about 5 years ago. But you don't necessarily have to be the leader or the follower. You can just be there and howl and sing your song. That true love is coming to you. You just got to wait for them to come. The Rain Air card is my brother's card. And my brother was a person who put himself in a place he didn't know how to get out of. He put himself in a situation that was very criminally bad. He went to an actual prison jail thingy. He spent and served his time. Then he went into a program that helped him recover and learn how to do things in a new, different way. But there was a point in my brother's life where he had to make a choice. He could let the negativity that he had done rule his life. Now, he'll never be able to take back what he did, but he can honestly move forward and try to be a better person for it. I don't forgive him for what he did, but I do forgive him for allowing himself to grow and become the better man today. You know, he's a better man today than he was a long time ago. But he kept putting himself in a prison internally as well as externally. His prisons weren't just one big thingy. His prisons were physical, mental, and spiritual prisons that he'd put on himself. And today, my friend Burrito, is parole day for you. No more jail time for you. No more putting yourself in the exact same position you've been in over and over and over again. It's time to give yourself permission to change your life and transform your life. How do we do that? We embrace the emotional freedom to let all of these emotions out that we need to let out. But we honestly got to take back the zest for life and realize that that breath of life we have now, that freedom that we have, that it's parole day, that freedom that we know that we can dance in the rain if we want to, as long as we obey all the normal laws like not dancing naked outside and right in front of the prison, okay, right? But we have really given our freedom. People who spend 25 to 30 years in prisons finally getting out when they're old and they can't do nothing anymore, seeing the sun in the sky without cages anymore is a very hard thing to get used to. A lot of people reoffend because they're just so used to the prison life, they don't know how to handle outside life. They know how to handle inside life, but not outdoor life. The dirtiest, most hardened criminals sometimes can get their butt kicked in there. But the thing I want you to realize, what's coming for you in love, is to bask in the sunshine of it all. Now is the time to get around more positively minded people. People who show you just how much love you have to share with the world. People who know that you are a beautiful sunflower in a sunflower field, gathering up all the positivity that you can and seeing that come to you. Today is the day you set it in stone and say, I see my one true love coming within 6 months. Your true love will come within 6 months. She will be, I think it's a she. What are your pronouns and what are your sexual orientation? Because I'm getting female energy here, but a female, definitely a female, long brown hair, skinny ass nose, really, she's got rosy ass cheeks. Well, he has long hair then. Sometimes I take long hair as a female, so I see long hair. Can you show me a better picture, guys? I'm asking. Oh, your pronoun is he. So I did have it right. Okay. But you're basically what I'm seeing, okay, from what I'm seeing in my head, from what clues they want me to give you, okay? I want you to do something important today. I don't know if you've heard of my true love spell before. Have you ever heard of that? Burrito, have I told you that before? And just say, yeah, you told me, because okay. You write on one sheet of paper, you get a sheet of paper. You need a red candle, something that brings you joy in a smelling way. You like the scent of something, your favorite color or representation of your favorite color, and then music that you like to listen to. Okay, so you need candle and you need a key. Okay, that's all you need for this spell. So you need a red candle is preferable. White works just fine if you don't have a red one. Just a candle. Perfume of some kind. Color. Music. Key. All right? You got it? And a sheet of paper. Sorry. And a sheet of paper. Okay, preferably one you can burn. Okay? And, all right, so do you remember now? So you take one side and you write the attributes of what are the inside workings? Are they kind? Are they courteous? Do they have love for science fiction? What do you think they hold within inside? Their attributes, okay, of the things they have inside, only the feeling part of it. On the other side is the part where you put what they like to do. Like, do they like skiing? Do they like whatever? At least 10 on each side, okay? And if you need time to go get a piece of paper to write this down, let me know. Give me a second. I will wait. And I'll get to your reading as soon as I'm done telling him this, okay? So what you do is, I prefer a longer candle, a tempered candle, not like a tea light, but you got to use what you got to use, okay? Just put the perfume on the candle, just like if you like the smell of roses, okay? Then you're going to put that on the candle like that. Put the favorite color surrounding that candle around it. Put the music on that you like to listen to, that you like to hear. Your favorite song, your favorite love song maybe, okay? Kind of get everything you should think about is, this is what I want to smell when I get close to this person. Okay, so I like, jasmine and rose. Okay, so jasmine and rose. She was wearing jasmine and rose that day, okay? And then what you do is you take, like I said, the candle. You put the candle, color, music is on. And then as you are reading off each side of the page, you start and ask your higher power to help you, guide you to a place where you can find one true great romantic love within 1 year and a day. So you're going to put a contract down saying you will find this person. You should say 6 months instead of a year and a day, but that's up to you. You decide how long you have before you find it, because you're going to need some time. So don't give them like 2 days or 3 days or something like that. At least a month, okay? 1 month is at least required to let things come to you, okay? You got to let the universe get things in motion. It's got a lot to do. God has a lot to do. He's in control of everything. And he put everything down and he said, yep, that's the way it's supposed to be, right? Okay. Then what you do is you ask your higher power to imbue the key that you are holding with the love of a lifetime. That the key will glow when you are close to that person. You will smell the perfume you were smelling. You will see they're wearing your favorite color. There will be some kind of music that reminds you of what you were listening to. So, and there will be kind of a light around that person. Okay? And you're going to imbue these things into the key. That all of the things that you had done today on that key are those attributes on one side, and then the other ones are what they like to do. 10 of each of those at least. Okay? And then you're going to say, I ask my one true love to come to me. To come to me. And you have to start to feel your heart song. I don't know how else to say this, but you've got to put it out there with your whole fucking heart. I mean, I really want you to put the energy of singing to your one true love like you howling. How, whatever way you want. How, or whatever moves you and shakes you, okay? And then ask them that when you are close to your one true love, that key will glow warm, not like I can't touch it hot, but warm, like, you're getting a warm hug from grandma, or the kind of loving hug you wish you would get. And this is the key that someday you can use to ask them to date you. Here's the key to my heart. I ask you to take it, but if you ever break my heart, I will ask it from you in return. So they know you're going to get the key back right away if they screw up. Okay? So they know that they own your heart right now. And you gave them permission to choose you. If they choose you with that key, they are the one you are seeking. If they don't choose you, then they probably aren't the one. All right? With that said, I hope you hear that. Go watch the VOD. I've told that to a lot of people, and it seems to work really, really well for people. So I hope that helps you in whatever shape, way, and form you need it to be. But love is on the way, buddy. You just got to start to trust in that you're ready for it. And all you got to do is wait for that moment when you feel that pull. And you will know. A pretty woman may walk up to you and make a silly ass comment to you. And that wakes your ass up because you weren't paying attention up to this point. So you never know. But I am seeing a long brown haired, very skinny nose, wearing a lot of different multicolored kind of shirts, really rosy cheeks. She wears like a necklace of some kind, some gold, kind of a gold necklace of some kind, and she's wearing your favorite color, and she's healthy. She's average, very average, and she's got a personality about her. She really does. She's got I can't even describe it. Let's just say she'll blow your mind away when you do finally meet her. You'll be like, whoa, this woman's like everything. Fuck. So, Swifty, to the reading room. Swift sticks to the reading room. Swift sticks to the reading room.
Hey, can I have another?
Yep. Coffee time for the wifey. Oh, too much. There we
Thank
go.
you.
You're very welcome. And Burrito, no matter what, I want you to know this. You have to just trust it. Because it is coming for you. If you trust in it and you hear that song back, you will know beyond a doubt she is the one. And it will be something that surprises you for sure, but it will wake your ass up and go, Swift, what kind of... Okay, going through some occupational... Something's occupational, so I'm asking about anything you get from the current status of my future changes maybe. Okay, so we want to know about the occupational You want to know about the future and about, as far as what's going on with your occupation, what you do there, and what your current status is about everything? Gotcha. So I'm going to clear these cards off for you first and foremost. So, gosh, I haven't even started shuffling yet. They're talking. Not ready yet. Okay. I wish I had something to give you. My wife's in pain. So here are your 4 official shuffles of regarding that question. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No God cards for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and the 28th card is now on top. Okay. Answers are afoot, my friend. Answers are afoot. Too hot? Okay.
My own damn fault.
She drank the coffee a little too fast. Hot mouth, hot mouth, hot mouth. So, Swift, as far as the occupational things are going, right? You have to know that whatever you got going on right now, you have to understand all the workings of what's going on in your, what you want in an occupation, or what you want in a job, or what you need in financial relief. The Great Oak card is all about knowing yourself and knowing what you want. It's taking responsibility that you have made it through the hardest of your life, and that you have owned yourself for who you really are, and understanding what it is you really want to do that would make you happy, and then to find something close to that spot where you can both work and play at the same time. You know, it's not just going to be a constant, let's grind it. It's going to be some time with, you know, feel more like a family atmosphere kind of a kind of a vibe here. The Great Oak card is all about understanding that you know yourself very well, that you're ready for new challenges and to face those challenges. The challenges that are facing you now, though, the most there are that, sorry, my belly got in the way. The Exist card pops up because we have to get a really good sense of what we want to bring into this world. And maybe it's something you need to create. Maybe it's something that you need to make yourself. Maybe it's something that you have the ability, resources, and everything you need to make something happen you've always wanted to make happen. But you're stuck in the, I don't know which choice and decision to make. So the current status and changes are changing because your ideas are changing and you're moving into different directions. It's just knowing that you're ready to start to speak to the universe, and that you need to tell them what you want to bring into existence, what it is you want. This Great Oak that you have made sure you know who you are, but then there's the other side of that coin where that spiritual part of you that knows way more than the physical. This is the spiritual part of you that has to evolve and exist as more than just the person. I know you as Swifty Sticks, but you have to be the person that is okay. They're telling me to stop there because they think that you got the point. And then moving on to the next card, which is communication. Clearly communicating about what you actually want with the people surrounding you, and the things that you want in your community and things you want in your life in a very physical, mental, and spiritual way. The Vine card is all about knowing to spread your vines far and wide. You're going to help them connect to all the other plants. So you're all going to live on a vine that's going to help keep that communication open. The world doesn't realize that every tree root, the earth looks like a brain. If you look at all the tree roots that go down into the ground, it looks like a brain. No one ever really thinks about that. The earth is alive. The earth is a thing. It's not just a thing. It's a living being. Its whole self is a living being. But you have to understand how to communicate that to the things that are around you, that this is what I want, this is how I want it. And I think if you did that, you would find the path you're looking for. They are saying right now, what's the current status? It's an unseen path. It's not hard. It's not easy, Swift Sticks. You may have to be a little bit more determined to climb over those obstacles and give yourself enough time to recoup that energy when you need to recoup that energy. But also at the same time, make a plan to get what you want, steps that you have to take. Brush up the resume, brush up the wardrobe, brush up on say interview kind of practice, and go from there. Right? So we have to make a plan, but we have to be very determined about that plan. The unseen path is saying, what haven't you cut through yet that's getting in your way? What is the bullshit getting in the way of you making your status be what you want it to be rather than what the world will make it happen to you? They're saying, step up here. We want you to tell us how it is, not us to tell you how it is. You know? And that's why we're asking you to cut through the bullshit of whatever it is, whether it's getting a business license and understanding how that all works and understanding how the tax laws work and getting ready. Yeah, you understand. So it's just time to get to the end of the dock. And you've got reeds in your way. They're easy to cut through. You just got to cut through the last bit of it. And then you'll be on your way to that career path you really want it to be. And are you looking for something in like music industry slash music production slash something like that? Are you looking for something in that kind of a genre area? Either music industry-ish? Are you looking for something like that? I think you need to start to think. I don't know if this will make sense to you, but you wrote a song about a woman that really broke your heart. It's like a rapper or some kind of it's low-fi beat with like a dark emo kind of a sense of it, but it's got a powerful kind of a thing to it. I don't know if you remember the song or if the song makes sense to you, but there's a power behind that song that I think if you could take that and produce that, even if it wasn't you doing the singing, having, giving your words to someone who can do it better, like, Oh yeah. So they're saying that will be an important part on the next career path. That maybe you should start to think of something that like a childhood dream that you've always wanted to make true. Because I keep getting this childhood dream thing in my head. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this was a dream when you were a little boy of being like a DJ slash kind of cool whatever dude. Something not that you're already cool as it is, but cooler. And just like all I'm saying is, Swifty, is that be on the lookout for something that's in that area, because there might be an opportunity coming up where you could actually have some say in some things there and maybe really, really make it understand. So I know well, that's good. I'm glad I'm still on point. Thanks for reminding me, and thank you for that validation. Anytime someone tells me that I'm on point, that tells me that the reading hit home or anything like that, that is the ultimate payment for me, because that means I actually helped you today. And that's why I come here, because I feel the need to help. because I've been a man of service my whole life in one way or another. I've been a man of service. Not always doing it for the right reasons, mind you, but still trying to do it the right way. When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a lot of different things. I couldn't decide what I wanted to be. I became every last thing I ever thought I wanted to be: a writer, a painter, a crafter, something that. So, you know what I'm saying? And it took me the longest time in the world to gather up all of the skills I needed to come here and do this for you guys. Now, I've been reading for almost 15 years. I'm a better palm reader, but I can't see hands on screens, and it's just too hard to see a hand on the screen to do that. So, and I really do like the tactile touch of touching someone's hand when I read that, because I do read part of their energy as well when I'm touching them. And I haven't done a palm reading since I've got this new upgrade here, so I'm kind of excited to do my very first palm reading to someone I haven't done it to before. So I hope my friend is okay. I hope Dan's okay, but I have another friend who lives close by, but I haven't heard from him recently, and I was kind of worried about him. No messages, so yeah. And like I said, I have that told to me a lot, that I hit the nail on the head, that I'm creepy, scary, good. I've had 4 people in my entire reading career get up and just walk away because they couldn't handle what I was saying. They were like, "I'm sorry, I've got to stop. I'm walking away." This was just way too much for them to handle because I was too close to the truth, and they didn't want to hear it quite yet. You know what I'm saying? I scared someone so bad they had to, that they were like, "How are you that? How do you know that? How do you know this?" I says, "I've never told a single soul this before, and you knew it." And I'm like, "I don't know. I just do it. I just trust what they tell me, you know." Sometimes it's not like I actually hear words in my ear. It's in an inner voice kind of a thing, you know. So, and I know I can be wrong too. I know that my predictions and my readings aren't always 100% accurate, but I expect you guys to really take what I tell you back into your everyday lives and do what is right for you. And I have to expect that you're going to do that. Because if I can't expect that from you, you know, oh, fuck me. What's this shit now? I gotta fix my screen. There we go. Fix screen. Okay, let's see here. And like I said, because of everybody that I've ever done, because I wanted to be a better person, and because I wanted to honestly make sure I was doing the right thing. And sometimes I thought I was making the right choices when, hey, they weren't right for me. They were right for me, but they weren't necessarily right for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I made my share of mistakes. I made a 7-year mistake once, and it wasn't happy. It wasn't a happy time for me because I was in love with someone who just couldn't see me. I'm glad she didn't, because I really found the person who was meant for me. I think about what my life would have been like if I had married that woman, and I just don't see a happy life with her. You know? So I'm really appreciative of that right now. Sorry guys, I had to fix the boys there for a second. You're a man, you understand what I mean.
Do you have another smoke?
No, I have to make it. You goddess.
Yes.
Did you all hear that?
I'll try.
Better next time. That was only a 3. Here's yours.
Thank you, honey.
While I'm waiting here, I might as well make a couple cigarettes, right? And I really appreciate people like you, Swisticks, just come here to spend a little bit of time and just spend that viewer time with me. It does help. Even if you just lurk the whole stream and you don't even get a reading, that's okay. You want to come here and just listen to me talk and read for people? Awesome. You need a reading? Hop in line. You need advice? I'm here to help you with advice. You need a shoulder to cry on. You need to be kept safe. Definitely here for that. Always here for that. Any time of the day. You're struggling. You need some guidance. I will try to help you. I cannot do your life for you, but I will try. To help you, put you on a path that will be more positive. But you have to still choose that path and choose to walk it. And that's not always an easy thing for people sometimes, To walk the walk and talk the talk and do the do. When they said they wanted something, they don't always live up to the expectations they gave themselves. And that is what disheartens a lot of us, that we don't meet our own expectations. Screw everybody else's. My expectations are higher than any of yours could ever be. And, I'm not trying to be the most popular tarot reader out there. I know I'm not for everybody. I know I am very, very aggressive with my readings, and I tell you the hard truth if I need to tell you, but I try to be honest with every last one of you about what you guys need to, do in your lives and what my intuitions tell me to tell you, what the gods tell me to tell you sometimes. And I trust these things so much that even this morning they told me I'm going to have a slow day today. I'm not going to have a really busy day today. And they said, you said you might not want to stream. And I said, no, I want to stream. And I said, are you telling me not to stream? No, we're not telling you not to. We're telling you you might not have as many people today. Okay, thanks for that. And here I am sitting with one person in chat. Well, maybe.
I'm here.
Beth is in chat. But she's in a physical form. So, and I got the same emotes everybody else got on the on-screen celebration and all that other stuff. So, and I've learned over the course of my life that the imperfections of my life, the things that I hated the most about it, were the things that transformed me the most in my life. The things that I thought I wasn't capable of, and proving all of those people wrong, and saying to myself, I can do this. It's something to be said when you can actually own your path and own your power, and to say, hey, universe, you're going to listen to me for a change.
Blue eyes. Cute little white kid with blue eyes, and oh my god, it's adorable.
She's watching cute kitten videos. So, and I've been through abuse. I've been through suicide attempt. I've been through down in the dumps, so depressed, no faith, no hope, no nothing, that I'm surprised I crawled out of the hole. Some of those attempts were because I didn't think I was worthy of love in a lot of ways by a lot of different people. But that's not, I had trouble with overcoming obstacles and learning. I'm learning disabled, and I don't always learn as fast as everybody else does. Yeah, I'm simple. Yeah, I'm pretty straightforward. But I wasn't always. I was a very introverted, shy boy at first. Up until about the age of 16, I was complete wallflower, I was just something to look at in, the grand scheme of life. I was just an ornament people pick. I was picked on by bullies. I was. I have issues with my mom. I have issues with my dad, and they're both very good people, but still have issues with some of the things they did. And I've forgiven them for all of that, but I can't say that it didn't happen. Mom was an alcoholic. Dad was an alcoholic. I'm surprised I didn't end up an alcoholic, but I decided to smoke weed instead. So, I don't feel bad about that because it helps with the pain, and that's what gets me through the day. We're out until the 3rd now, and it's going to be a long-ass week. That's all I got to say. It's the last week of June. We're getting close to the 4th of July. We might do something special for 4th of July, guys. I might try to do a longer stream that day, so we'll see. I'm got to put something together this week, a flyer of sorts, and just say, hey, come on, we're going to play, maybe we'll play some games together or some marbles or something, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right, guys? I can also do spirit readings without cards, too. I am very connected to the divine, and if you guys ever just want a question answered from them, just ask it. I could probably answer it. So good. But we all have our crosses to bear, and we all have things that we need to work through and get through, and we can do this together, guys. No one said we had to do this alone. No one said we had to fret about it all. What am I looking for? Oh, Discord. No message. Okay. Maybe I should get out of here for today. I think it's time to call it, guys. Let's put the music on for a little bit. I'm going to play this song on the way out. It's called Magical Freedom. It's a love song to my wife.
Well, so I found the soul I was searching for.
So I'm going to see you guys later. I'm going to go, first I'm going to search for my ratings.
We were meant to explore. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the dance of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every strum of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. In the whispers of night, where dreams softly tread, our love finds its wings on which it is led. Through the valleys of stars, over mountains of moon. Our bond is the rhythm, all over the tune. And this is what I have to say, my dear.
You know what we're
In
gonna
the
go do, guys?
symphony of life, it's
I
your
don't want to
voice
leave
I
you
hear.
alone with
With
just
the
the universe to
valleys of
listen
stars
to.
over
So we're going
mountains
to
of
go
moon.
talk to one of my
Our bond is
favorite
the
tarot
rhythm,
readers who's
our
live right
hearts are
now.
the
She
tune.
is the Tarot
And
Mama.
this is what
And
I
She is a very gifted reader. I plan on trying to hop in line myself, so I'm going to spend a little time there since my other friend is not here right now, and that didn't work whatsoever. Fuck you.
We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the depths of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every stroke of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. The canvas of the infinite sky, where the whispers of the wind gently sigh. There's a tale of two hearts in the silence. They speak of the magic within, the freedom they seek. With a touch, the glance in the soft moonlight, our shadows dance together into the night. In the echo of our laughter, the world fades away, for in each other's arms is where we'll always stay. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the depths of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every stroke of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. Let's promise to cherish each moment we share. In this journey of life, nothing else can compare with the magic she held and the freedom I found. Together we're boundless, no limits, no ground. We are magical freedom. Our spirits entwine in the depths of the cosmos. Your heart beats with mine. With every stroke of this palette guitar, our souls merge as one under the evening star. Let's soar on the chords of this dreamy refrain, where magic and freedom forever remain.
Welcome to the stream, where our passions roll and communities get hyped. We don't just
The magic of we.
In a small town down in the valley, where the shadows used to dance, we put power inside with the magic she held and the freedom I had in me. The weight of the world, a silent plea.
We're gonna get going, guys. I can do this offline. See you.
Darkness whispered a relentless foe, in the depths of despair alone echo. The weight of the world, a silent plea, in the mirror, a stranger I see. Darkness whispered a relentless foe, in the depths of despair alone echo. But the stars, they whispered back to me, songs of hope for what could be. With every tear, a lesson learned, in the flames of fear, my spirit burned. Through the storm, a distant light, gentle touch in the dead of night. Magic found in a beating heart, a new chapter, a brand new start. Now the stars, they sing so clear, melodies of love drawing near. From the ashes I rise anew, embracing life, a view so true. In the depths of time I find my face, with every step I embrace grace. The magic she held, a guiding light, the freedom I had, my inner light. In the small town down in the valley, where the shadows used to dance, we put power inside with the magic she held and the freedom I had in me.